Hello guys, it's One Piece Day again. Welcome to my channel, and let's talk about One Piece manga chapter 1063, The Only Family I've Got. In the previous chapter, the girl who claims to be Dr. Vegapunk clarifies that she is not the renowned genius scientist, she is in fact Punk 02 Lilith the Evil. As Lilith attempts to smuggle the Straw Hat's treasures, Punk 01, Shaka the Good, appears and warns her of the Straw Hat's identity. It is later revealed that the renowned Dr. Vegapunk split himself into 6 satellites, the Punk 0X. Each satellite inherits one of the original's traits, as well as his genius. The CP0's next mission is to bring a giant Kuma-like character into Egghead and eliminate all of Dr. Vegapunk's satellites. But before anything else, please click the bell, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, AnimeJack. Thank you. With the cover of continuation of the Germa 66's Cold Blood Voyage cover story, as Pudding's been kidnapped. The cover story in question shows a frozen cracker being flanked by a crying Brulee, who is seemingly lamenting the capture of Pudding. The story begins with a bloated Chopper, Luffy, and Bonnie. All three are praising the unmanned cooking machine, with Luffy wondering where everyone is and Chopper saying everyone would love the machine, except maybe Sanji. Atlas Vegapunk comments on how they can eat like crazy with all 4 having bulging bellies, but Jinbei says his was that way from before. Atlas then departs, saying she ought to get back to work because if she doesn't run riot, no one will. Confused about what she means by this, the group watches her as she departs, before realizing the people around them who suddenly appear. The group conclude that they're lab assistants who were hiding because they were unsure of the group's intentions. Luffy finds a fashion machine which gives him futuristic clothes. Bonnie also heads into the machine for new clothes, picking a battle style which is somewhat reminiscent of Xian battle suits. Chopper and Jinbei getting new clothes, with Chopper also wearing a futuristic outfit while Jinbei is given a more tropical style. As Bonnie tries to depart to find weapons and settle her score with Vegapunk, the group sees a Kuma approaching them. The Kuma is dressed in a police uniform, with rounded shoulders and various tubes and mechanisms showing or sticking out of his body. Police Kuma then rushes the group. Preparing to fire his laser beam as a standard pacifista would. He accuses them of stealing food and clothes, confusing the group since the products just popped out of the machines. Luffy and Jinbei say they need to fight back, prompting Luffy to launch a Gear 3rd attack at Police Kuma. However, Bonnie stops him, which causes Luffy to yell at her for it before she reveals that Kuma is her father. As the group reacts to this shocking news, a sobbing Bonnie begs them not to hurt her father as an image of the 2 bonding years prior appears. Luffy tries to tell her it's just a pacifista and that she needs to get out of there. However, it appears to be too late as a massive explosion goes off which seemingly takes out a chunk of the island. Then shifts to a sea somewhere in the New World. Shows a ship somewhere in the New World apparently locked in battle, as Blackbeard's trademark laugh is seen on the page. It's revealed that this contingent of the Blackbeard pirates are fighting Trafalgar D-Water Law and his Heart Pirates, where their submarine, the Polar Tang, is on the verge of being crushed by water pressure. Law decides to have the crew surface, saying there's an island to the northeast. When it's revealed that Law is now a woman, and so is Popo and a few other crewmates. After some jokes about how cute Law is, it's revealed that whatever's affecting them is contagious, as an angry Law reveals this is the work of a devil fruit. He then uses his haki to break through the devil fruit's ability, successfully transforming himself back to normal. This might suggest that some form of armament haki is enough to be used to break through devil fruit powers. Meanwhile, the Blackbeard pirates discussed Law's ability to break through the malady transformation plague, with Doc Q being the first to speak on the matter. Van Augur is then seen telling Burgess he'll send him over to the island, which he does, as Law notices. Burgess is then seen lifting an entire mountain before throwing it at the Heart Pirates. As he does this, Law comments on how insane their devil fruit powers are, likely correctly assuming that they hunted them down and stole them. As he comments on this, he uses a room to break up the mountain and protect his crew and ship. Doc Q's horse Stronger is seen, carrying both Doc Q and Blackbeard on his back as they approach Law. With this, we are now aware of each of the devil fruits they've recently obtained and put on display. Blackbeard then comments on how long it's been since he and Law have seen each other, to which Law responds by asking what Blackbeard wants. Blackbeard teases him for being rude to a fellow supernova, before discussing how he knew either Law, Kid, or Luffy would appear there following Wano. However, he had no way of knowing which one, which he says as Doc Q confesses he and Stronger are struggling to carry their captain's weight. Blackbeard, meanwhile, continues to discuss Wano, saying how different the world is with Big Mom and Kaido gone. He then announced his intent to steal Law's road poneglyph copies, saying Kaido must have had one. Sees Law echoing Blackbeard's sentiment about settling the matter once and for all. That's all for today, Animaniacs. Thanks for watching. See you again next time for another One Piece episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for weekly updates.